Friends, welcome back to another podcast, Holistic Health Anxiety Coaching, Medicine for the Mind, the podcast where we dive deep in the concept that helps us live more genuinely in connection with ourselves and others. I'm Nick. Today, we're going to talk about vulnerability. We're going to tackle a topic that's really important to us and very much actually discussed globally and as an individual, as human beings. So the topic many of us struggle with is vulnerability. We often hear that vulnerability is a weakness. But the truth is, if we flip this over, the truth is, if we flip the narrative, that we find that if we don't do this, we actually struggle. So vulnerability is about getting the opportunity, the possibility of exposing yourself emotionally and taking risks and being open about our feelings, right? Even when it feels uncomfortable to us, so uncomfortable to us, it's a brave step towards becoming your most authentic self. Even that word resonates the moment you see your most authentic self, because you already know that. It's interesting how cultivating perception, our cultural perception shapes our understanding of vulnerability. In many cultures, it's seen as a sign of weakness, associated with fear and shame and guilt. But embracing it can actually be a powerful strength. So this podcast is all about challenging those mindsets and those changes. Yeah, challenging for change. So let's put a lot of focus actually and talk about the benefits of embracing vulnerability. Let's become vulnerable. For starters, let it strengthen our relationships, right? When we share our true selves, our heart, we foster trust and intimacy. Somewhere down the road, we've got mixed up, got lost. This creates a space where others feel safe to be vulnerable to around us and yourself. And when we begin to accept our feelings, we live more authentically. This authenticity brings a greater sense of fulfillment and self-acceptance. So it's actually like peeling back the layers to reveal who we truly are. This automatically leads us into beautiful personal growth, development. And when we confront our fears, right, and our insecurities, and God knows where they came from, we embark on a journey of self-discovery. Isn't that wonderful? And earning resilience. It's amazing that we can learn about ourselves when we allow ourselves to become vulnerable with ourselves. That is a difference between, getting to a state of authenticity or not. This automatically promotes emotional well-being, opens us up to that. And when expressing our emotions, we lighten the load of unspoken feelings. Isn't that good? Problem shared is problem halved. Just, when you got to, sometimes just expose ourselves, which can alleviate any anxiety and depression within us. Just talk about it. It's a healthy way to cope with life challenges, right? And let us not forget about creativity. I find my escapism creativity by making podcasts. And when we actually feel safe, or I feel safe to share ideas and take risks. Here I am taking a podcast, taking a risk. I'm open, I'm vulnerable, and this opens the doors for innovation in my own personal and professional lives and yours. So get out there. So how can we actually start embracing vulnerability? What are some of the strategies? I think a great step is self-reflection. Self-reflection, introspection, right? Taking time to explore our feelings, right? Giving time to them by journaling, that's one step, and we can understand what makes us feel vulnerable and why are we so vulnerable. Let's practice self-compassion, which is also essential. We need to be kind to ourselves, like you'll be kind to a friend. Especially why are we so kind to ourselves? If you look back, if you sat back and ask yourself that question, especially when we feel afraid or uncertain, we treat yourself like you would treat a beautiful friend, right? You felt that warmness. So best we start small here and look at this is a major key, and share minor vulnerabilities with people that you trust. Friends, family members, someone you can trust, right? Counselor, right? Life coach, right? And as you grow more comfortable, you'll see that you can gradually share deeper feelings of yourself, peeling those layers. And when we become more open and when we start communicating things shift and change. It's so crucial here to understand that. You can easily begin to use the I statement to express your thoughts and feelings, right? It's a powerful way to convey your emotions without placing blaming, guilt, or anything like that, or shame, or creating defensiveness. It's best to surround also ourselves with supportive people who understand us. And create a safe buffer or safe space for vulnerability. It's important to challenge our negative beliefs. Challenge our negative beliefs. So important. I said that 3 times. That'll equate to vulnerability, like weaknesses. And once we embrace imperfection, beautiful tool, imperfection, nothing's perfect, because nothing is perfect in this world. No one is perfect. We're built out of chaos, and it's all about us to fix that up. And acknowledging our flaws can help us feel more at ease and being vulnerable. And know that celebrating moments of vulnerability is also important for us. When's the last time I actually did a podcast called Fuck Things Up. That's right. F things up, because it's the only way we'll learn. And you got to be vulnerable for that. Recognizing, appreciating when we let our guards down and reinforce the value of these experiences. Reinforce them. Now let's address the fear of vulnerability. Let's look at that. Why have we got so much fear? What are you fearing? It's common to feel afraid, right? Of new things, even podcasting here, but acknowledging that fear is the first step. So I'm learning as I'm producing this, and then we can be able to shift our perspective. Can help some. Instead of seeing vulnerability as a risk to us, consider it as a chance to dance with it, to connect with and grow. We must become the observer, my friends. Observer of our discomfort, of our disturbance. And to remember that discomfort is part of the process of learning. Don't push it, don't shift it. Be part of it. Feel it. Feel it in your body. Flop it, and engage with your vulnerability in situations. It makes things easier. Friends, living a vulnerable life means sharing our stories, and encouraging others to do the same, and reflecting on our growth. It does reflect on our growth. And it's about leading by example. So when people look at you, they resonate with you, and you lead through example, your feelings. And once you embrace vulnerability, you cultivate a connection with ourselves, with others, and create a more authentic life. You'll know when you feel authentic. So, friends, thank you for joining us today on Holistic Health Anxiety Coaching. We hope this discussion inspires you. Can't wait to produce the next one and inspire you to embrace vulnerability in your life right now. And thank you for your continued support, likes and comments and loves. If you're new to our show, please don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts with us. You don't know who this will reach, this particular podcast, in the future. There's someone out there who needs to hear this. Until next time, stay authentic. Let's keep opening that big heart of yours, okay? Big up, become vulnerable. Only way to and accept and forgive and become vulnerable. Change is on its way, my friends. So blessings, and the sun is about to come down. And wonderful. So that's it there for today, and I hope you catch up with the next one. Can't wait to share the next one with you. This has been number 4 on the module. So next one is just as beautiful. Be vulnerable, be authentic, be you. Yeah, beautiful. So so please share. Okay, ciao from me. Bye for now. It's been Nick here.